Hey, hello everybody, I'm Megami, and this is Grimdawn, and I'll be doing Run of the Forgotten Gods expansion. So, without further ado, let's create a new character, and there was a donation incentive for character name, so what is it? Last time I checked it was Waldo?
Yes, let me double check that for you. It's still Waldo has been the winner.
Okay, then Waldo it is. So, let's get started. Timer starts when I move with the character, so not just yet. Skip the intro cutscene. And 3, 2, 1, go. First thing, I'm just gonna adjust slot filter, throw some of the starting gear because it's not needed. And this is Grimwall, good for Grimdawn. We're in this post-apocalyptic fantasy world, here infested by undead, and like many Diablo-style games, there's a lot of randomness, but maps aren't randomized, at least to a degree. There can be some barricades, like in this passage, and items are also randomized, but luckily here at the start there are a couple useful items that are always here, like this two-handed sword. This should give me enough experience to level up, and I will be playing as Necromancer with pets. Skeletons are very strong early on. There is, however, some randomness with them, what type of skeletons I will summon. Right now I summon 3 naked warriors, which are the weakest. Optimally I would get some crossbowmen. But what can you do? Okay, let's spin the skeleton wheel again. Still 3 warriors. Oh well. So, our first job is to get to this burial hill and kill the necromancer who's in the cave. On the way, I'll be destroying a couple crystals, which I need for quests and crafting. Okay, now we got a crossbowman, only one, but that's good enough. Okay, we're inside the cave, and the necromancer is right here. I just have to have my pets attack him, and he should be down in any moment. There we go. And here we find one of the hidden shrines, which give us devotion points. I'll be getting total 7 of them to get some celestial powers, which give me a little bit of movement speed, but that comes later. Okay, so now we're just moving and destroying things. So if you have a donation or two to say, feel free to.
Yeah, sure thing. We have $25 from Oni Kenobi, who says Grimdawn is the best ARPG. So good to see this being run for a great cause. We also have $50 from Fierce Wolf saying, just not the same without that precious bean. Mew, mew. Gotta type them all.
Okay, so now we're at the old dump, and I got pretty lucky with the scrap. I have now 3 pieces. So I need to complete one of the mandatory quests, 5 pieces. So the category Forgotten Gods, any percent. To get to the expansion, I have to finish the main quest line of the first act. So after killing the necromancer, I also need to help Inventor by delivering him 4 crystals, repair the pump, for which I need 5 pieces of scrap. And also secure the rift at the nearby village of Berwich and kill the Warden Crick who's responsible for all this mess in the town. So there's still a bit of walking there, but first we're gonna pick here another not random item, Carvor's Conjuring Bone. It's a very good item because it has bonuses to pets, and I rolled of corrosion, which doesn't really benefit me. But a little bit more damage to pets is gonna be nice. Okay, I guess maybe 1 or 2 more donations.
Yeah, of course. We have $25 from Miss Truffles. He says, after watching so many Magami and Finny streams, I'll finally be able to understand one of her hack and slash speedruns. Good luck to you, Megami.
Thank you. Okay, so here's another shrine, but unlike the previous one, here I don't need to sacrifice items but defeat guardians, which in this case are Snakemen, the Slith. Ooh, and I got lucky. I have now a Fire Mage. Those guys deal a lot of damage, very good for bosses. And also, enemies can drop randomly certain components which I can put into items or use for crafting. And optimally I would get some to make later some crafting, but for now, no good drops. However, I'll be soon able to use the Conjuring Bone, and with that, actually, this item is whatever, but let's put Chilled Steel here, and now I can also cast a spell while to help my pets deal even more damage. There we go. So I haven't maxed my skill yet, but now I'm gonna be saving points because at level 10 you get 2nd class, and I will be taking Nightblade, the ninja, to get myself extra mobility from his techniques. Now, you can skip in theory this passage by repairing the broken bridge, but it costs a lot of bits, the currency of this game, and a lot of scrap, neither of which I can spare. So we gotta go through here. And that works quite nicely because here is another shrine.
What would you say is maybe the hardest thing to prepare for in the speedrun?
Definitely RNG of drops and also barricades. Okay, while my skeletons do the boss, I'll pick one of the constellations, the Jackal, which will give me a little bit more mobility. Another problematic thing is the final boss. In his final phase he gets really insane and can kill you rather easily, because we don't invest much in defenses in this run. Okay, we're almost at the village, just need to walk a little bit longer. On the way there's a cave in which is another shrine, and while it's faster to drop a portal by it and teleport there from Burwich, I tend to forget. So we're just gonna take it right now. Oh, and also enemies can sometimes body block you, which can be a little annoying because it happens so rarely. I'm mostly not prepared for it. Okay, I have Chilled Steel, I have Cracked Lodestone, I only need Searing Ember for crafting. later on. Okay, just down this road is an entrance to the Burwich village. There at the entrance we'll find the rift that is infested by the ethereals, those undead, and we gotta clear it before we proceed. Okay, we're almost here. There we go. There's the Burwich and the undead are coming from the ground, so we gotta clear them up. Luckily we have a fire mage who helps a lot, and I think that's enough of scrap I have. And also there's a hero. Unfortunately he's cold, that won't like my spell, so I'm not able to deal much damage to him. Okay, Rift Gate secured. Now we move on. Oops. The next quest I need to complete in order to finish this act is to find and defeat Warden Krieg, who's responsible for most of this mess here. He's in the hidden laboratory deep in his basement. So, first we gotta get to said basement. And I'm actually a little under-leveled. I'm usually level 10 here, which allows me to choose second mastery. Not this time it seems, so let's kill some enemies. There we go. Now we can get some Nightblade skills. Shadow Burst and Shadow Strike, which is a dash, very useful, and Pneumatic Burst, which just possibly makes me faster. And here's another shrine. This one is there are so many of undead here. Okay, almost. There we go. And I also got Searing Ember, very nice. That means I can craft one Wardstone later on. Let's pick the loot just to sell it later. Okay. Now we can proceed. So now I have Shadow Strike, which allows me to just dash very quickly to a target. Only downside of it is I need a target, so if there's no enemies inside, I have to walk. Luckily, there's usually plenty of enemies around. Okay, and I got no boots yet. Some movement speed boots would be nice. DBH, but no luck with them, it seems. Okay, couple more points into Pneumatic Burst, get even more speed, and we're almost out from the first section. Okay, just a little longer. There we go. Okay, now there's this long tunnel before we enter the Warden's laboratory. And of course I get that one wall here. That one wall here is annoying because it doesn't change around much. You just go around like this. Okay.
do that yet.
Here's one of the second to last shrine actually I'm taking. Let's see, how many crystals do I have? 8. I think I need one more. Oh, and now I got a Death Knight skeleton. He has aura of damage and also a mortar, which is very useful. Probably the best skeleton I can get. Okay. 10 crystals at this point is enough. Yeah. Okay, so now time for the first glitch, which is actually considered a minor glitch. Shadow Strike skip. Basically, I'm gonna initiate Shadow Strike, and while it's going, I'm gonna warp like this, and it should make me zoom. Where you zoom depends when you start and where you teleport from and to. In this case, it will warp me right next to the boss arena. Just needs to walk a little bit. And we're fighting Warden Krieg now. It's a bit annoying. But to be honest, I find the undead that spawn in his arena more annoying than anything. Okay. And the first phase done. Now he's getting dangerous. Especially with his stomp attack. Now I have to move my pets strategically so they won't get obliterated by Krieg's attacks. Okay, my mage... Okay, I thought my mage died. Now he died. And now Krieg is done for.
Nice. Good job.
So let's report the captain.
I need some time.
So now we gotta repair the pump.
Search the
And turns out that water is still tainted, so we gotta go to the spring and see what's up. And after that, I'll still have to talk to the scientist to deliver crystals to him, but we're pretty much done with Act 1 and can move to Act 7, the Forgotten Gods. Now you're probably thinking, skipping right to Act 7?
Right.
Yes. The base game had Acts 1 through 4, and then expansion Ashes of Malmo added 5, 6. And when Forgotten Gods came, it was like this, that you can enter its content by just beating Act 1. I guess they did want new players to get to the new content earlier, which I think is pretty cool. Especially because of how early they added it, it makes progression in the game much smoother. Mm-hmm. And you'll see why when we get there.
You have time for a quick donation?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Keep in mind, we only have until the end of the next run to get that Catch Mew incentive fulfilled. You're still a little under halfway, so let's definitely keep pushing for that. You all are doing great. Quick donation, we have $15 from Shiny Pikachu, who says, when I see an incentive to catch Mew, I gotta donate to catch 'em all. Huge thank yous to all the tech crew, the runners, and the very cute Twitch chat. Trans rights, less than 3.
Okay, so we killed the Sliff. Now we help the scientists to get things done. And we just got a report to Barnabas that we taken care of this. And now sadly the captain moved from here to his office, so we gotta walk further.
Good, you're back. is that the warden's defeat.
Okay, it tells us to to go to the northeast to do things, but we ain't gonna do that because right here appeared somebody.
Ah, we speak at last. I cannot.
And now we go to the Forgotten Gods. And I'm really short on experience, which is surprising. Doesn't happen too often. Luckily, there are a couple notes spread around here, which give some experience when I read it. So this should get me in total to level 14, which is what I want. But first, crafting. I need a medal, and I can only craft one ward stone, it seems. Yeah. Where is it? Okay, let's pick the notes. Where is it? And now we first need to pass a trial, which involves defeating a couple waves of monsters. Luckily, skeletons can easily take care of them.
What would you say is the best drop you could get in this run?
I'll answer this shortly because now we're gonna respec. So goodbye skeletons and also goodbye Nightblade techniques. Oops. We don't need any of that. Okay, I think I'm gonna get enough experience from this. So we need to help the people here. We need to join one of the cults. And I will be joining the cult of Bidmiel because, well, their quest line is the shortest, but also they have best augments, which we will see shortly. Okay.
Yes.
So let's sell all of this junk because I don't. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Oh, that's actually even better. Okay. Wait. Oh, this book is actually better than the bone. Okay. This augment gives me an ability similar to Shadow Strike. So for that reason I don't need a Nightblade anymore. And now we'll be skipping most of the Forgotten Gods with Shadow Strike skips. Like this. So what was the question you asked before? Because I missed it.
Oh yeah, no problem. I was wondering what the best drop you could get in this game is, like the best kind of RNG thing you can pick up.
Actually, RNG, speaking of RNG, I didn't get any movement speed boots. Actually didn't get any boots at all. So I'm kind of slower now, and also literally anything that would boost our damage, so items that have bonuses to pet, because we're gonna be now switching to stronger pet, the Blightfiend, which is basically a flesh golem. Okay. Like this. And I also guess any items that would have bonuses to some of our skills. Although I haven't really ever seen an item with +2 Blightfiend or +2 our other skill I'll be using, Call of the Grave, which increases our damage briefly. Okay, this part I have to walk because the ways Shadow Strike skip are weird, and I just can't do anything beneficial from here until the next Rift Gate. Okay. So we're gonna go past some undead and also past some serpents. So now there's a lot of gates, and what's interesting, if I would summon a golem, it wouldn't be able, for whatever reason, attack the gate. So I have to manually destroy them. Luckily the spell I have tears through them rather quickly. Okay, we're very close to the next gate. Just climb this cliff and go past the dune. Also, if you're wondering how hard the Shadow Strike skip is, because of the post buffering, it's basically free. Later on, I'll be doing another variation of it, which is a bit trickier because timing is tighter, but it's not that bad. I also speedrun lots of retro games, so I really have seen harder tricks like Killer Glitch in Zelda 2, which is double frame perfect. Okay, now we're gonna get to some action because our first quest to the Cult of Bismiel is to get 3 samples of blood from the living statues here. So we're gonna be collecting those. Okay, I dropped a waypoint on the way to... be able to summon the Fiend. And the problem of this first guy is that he's surrounded by the wraiths. Okay, but we got him. And the second and third one are right here, just up the stairs. There's guy number 2. So Blade Prints are very strong because of the node that makes us able to summon multiple of them at the cost of them not being permanent minions. And also their vomit attack, which deals really insane damage. There's a lot of enemies here now distracting my teams. Now I'm actually gonna quit out, because it will put me right back in the Conclave.
Oh, nice.
Very quick. Right where I have to turn in the quest. And right away we're gonna get on the second. We'll go to this Eldritch Rift. And now the reverse Shadow Strike skip. So it's reversed because rather than warping from personal gate to not personal, we're warping from the set one to personal. Okay. I need to have training dummy here, and this one is actually pretty tricky, but I got it. Very nice.
Nice.
So now our goal is to find and destroy Galfang, which is a big beast. He's right here, Galfang the Knight's Terror. The most difficult part of this fight is actually not the Galfang himself, but rather all those little guys that are around him. They're very distracting and can also be pretty devastating, but the vomit attack of my golems quickly destroyed them. Okay.
Well.
And now we proceed further. So, if you have any donations, now is a very good time.
Perfect. Awesome. We are still pushing for that catch Mew. I want to see May go from an easy chill time, apparently, to a straight through rough 35 words per minute. I want to see that happen. Please, let's see May take it to the next level. I want to see it over 9,000. All right, chat. So we are trying to hit that 2,500 goal. We are currently at $880. And a quick donation. Let's see, we have $25 from Eat Your Friends, who says, love these games and this community so much. The event has been great so far. Looking forward to learning how to type with Pokemon and to the Sonic block tonight. Awesome. Keep it up.
Okay. We're getting closely to another location, the Vanguard of the Three, which is I don't even know how to describe this in English, but basically more front and the base of operations. This is where the Basila, current leader of the cult of Bismiel, is right now. And we just need to go through the cracks, puzzle cracks, and we should be there shortly. Okay. I have to say I really like those hexagonal formations of rocks here. As far as I know, they are based on a similar thing in real life, but I forgot where from. But it's really good looking. Anyway, we're right now in the Conclave of the Three. No, sorry, Vanguard of the Three. Conclave was the previous location. And let's actually first buy some potions, because I'm really short on potions. I especially need healing potions, but... Okay, I spent too much money on mana potions. And now we're gonna do a last Shadow Strike skip before entering the final dungeon, because the later part of this DLC is not very Shadow Strikeable. So now our goal is to go to a temple and defeat guardians and use a key on the altar to summon a friendly demon. Friendly because, well, Cult of Bismiel is our specialists when it comes to pets and pet adjacent things, so binding demons is their bread and butter. So now we're in this dungeon, and navigating here is very straightforward, just straight and to the left. Can't possibly miss it. Okay, oh, I thought I'm gonna get stuck there, but I got lucky. And here are the three guardians.
Can't do that yet.
And they stood no chance with my golems. Okay. So we summoned the demon. Now we gotta go quickly report to Basila, because otherwise, for whatever reason, the next boss won't spawn, and without defeating him we can't enter the final dungeon.
What a wonder the witch gods are you.
Okay, so now we're just gonna walk slowly up to the final dungeon. Not really much here, so if you have any donations, feel free to read them. Or any
Sure
other
thing.
announcements.
I do. All right, we have $25 from Dokubon, who says, this incentive is the very best, like no one ever was. To catch Mew is May's real test. To raise funds is our cause. Anyway, hi, yes, I heard Frostbite Tiles is the only place you can find the legendary Pokemon Corvikmew. That was fun. Thank you so much. Let's go. We are over $900. We are currently at 915. We can do it. 2,500. Let's get it. Feel like another donation?
Sure, there's a lot of time for anything now.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yes, you're just running. Oh my gosh, you're being chased by so many things. Okay, well,
That's
as
what you get in Infernal Wastes.
yeah. All right, well, as some support, we have $25 from Anonymous. We have another $25 from Anonymous. Thank you both so much. We have $100 from Enderwigan. Thank you for that donation. We also even have $25 from Shadow the Hedgehog, who says, I must have the ultimate painting. Going after those prizes, I see. I get you, Shadow. There's some, the prizes are so good. They're so good.
I guess I can tell now about the final boss.
Oh, nice.
Because now we're facing the followers of Korvac, the Eldritch Sun, the god they're trying to bring back, and they're also his chosen ones, those giants with those big arm blades.
That skill's not ready.
So now we're gonna face them until the end of this run. They aren't particularly dangerous, but there's a lot of them, so they can easily body block me, and also those big guys can charge at me. And by the way, here's the last gate. We will see no more gates in this run. Well, destructible gates. There's one door I have to open later on, but I digress. And we're very close to the temple. Or... no, to the home of Eldritch Sun, where lies Korvac. Oops. Enemies here can deal a decent damage, so I gotta be careful and have the finger ready on the health potion button. Okay, just up the stairs and there's the entrance to the Tomb of Eldritch Sun. And here we meet Dravis, who is a necromancer, and he's here for some reason. I don't really know why. And there's also his father, Master Necromancer Uroboruk. And I find him Uroboruk a bit annoying because we can accidentally talk to him while fighting his son. And
so, when Dravis confront...
okay, we talk to him just to bring this barrier down, while Uroboruk lies defeated. And there's another guardian, the steward. His actually makes some sense because his duty is to guard this tomb, but my golems quickly turn him into nothing. Okay, so now time for a bit more shadow striking. Okay. And this one I'm actually gonna cut a bit shortly by re-equipping my medallion. Otherwise I would go to the side area where there is literally nothing. I would have to walk back then. The first room is rather short.
That skill's not
We're almost done with it. And now time for the second and final reverse shadow strike skip. So we go back to Devil's Crossing. I'm gonna position myself. This should be good. Uh-oh. There we go, training dummy. Okay, this might be a little late. It was. Not a problem, I try again. Unlike the first reverse shadow strike skip, this one doesn't save that much time, so omitting it wouldn't be that bad, and I think I'm just not gonna go for it. I'm getting very lucky with it. This place is actually a bit dangerous because... We can also find a unique hero here with skull over his head. He's a very difficult guy. We haven't met him, but onslaught of enemies took me.
That was tough.
Okay, we're out of the crowd, and the big guy is not here. Maybe. He can still appear somewhere here, but he didn't. Okay. And we're done with this part, very nice. So now we're gonna face the fallen paladin Father Kaimon, who got blinded by the Korvac.
was too late.
I'm not too fond of this guy, so he's actually pretty difficult boss because there's just a lot of going on during this fight. Luckily, we both died at the same time, lol. That's a new one. Luckily I dropped a portal just before him, like I always do. So we just gotta walk a little bit. The Blight Winds are very good in this run. They just melt all the creatures. So now we gotta open the Eldritch Gate and face the Korvac himself. And to reach there, instead of walking, we're gonna do the final Shadow Strike skip. Excuse me. Okay. And we walk so fast here that the lines of Korvac are gonna overlap.
Whoa.
Okay, so now just a little bit of walking and we'll face the Korvac himself through those trees and other things. This basically uses the same tileset as this previous Eldritch Rift, where I faced Galfang. Okay, this is, I think, the final platform. Yep. And now let's drop a portal here because this boss is very rippy. And here's the Korvac himself. He's all in chains, so nothing to worry about, right? Well,
be
now
easy,
he
yeah?
freed himself.
Oh.
The phase 1 is pretty tame, but he can summon this circle of meteors and also those ones falling from the sky, which can deal decent damage. But he should be done with this phase soon. There we go. Now he's getting more deadly. The hardest part of this phase is that he is gonna summon rifts that create minions, and also those rocks which I actually don't even know what they do, but anyway, here's the Eldritch Rift, and he also got himself invulnerable for a moment, which is obviously annoying. Ooh, and he died quicker than I expected. I have a lot of minion gear, and now he's very deadly. His melee attack becomes 3-hit combo, sparks are flying everywhere, and he can also rush at me, which deals a lot of damage. And I can also just run into the circle of meteorites and get generated, but that's why I dropped the portal right before him. And we're back in the phase. Okay, he's not doing... I was going to say he's not doing melee attacks, but... Dang it, I got shotgunned by the sparks. And then I didn't notice the meteors. But he's almost dead, so that's good. Okay, sparks, and now the meteors.
That skill's not ready.
The problem with this phase is that also my minions die rather quickly to his attacks, but he should be done soon. Okay, he should be done very short. And time. That's
Oh,
the
nice!
boss.
Congrats!
Okay, so tell me what the final time was, because I was actually not running a timer on my end.
Final time was 44 minutes and 24 seconds.
Not bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let me just check the chests. Maybe we'll get one funny item that I was hoping we'll get. Doesn't seem like it. The funny item in question were soiled pants. There are such piece of armor that also exist in mythical soiled pants variant, but we're not getting that. So yeah,
This count has been
I
crushed.
hope you enjoyed the run. If so, feel free to follow me on Twitch. I'm running a lot of Diablo-style games, recently focusing a lot on Titan Quest, which incidentally runs on the same engine as this game. Also, shoutouts to Frost Fatals for having my run in, and also shoutouts to all my friends, to VTubers, and to Japanese Restream. Thank you.
You are.
Well, awesome. Thank you again, Megami. That was awesome. That was a wonderful run. Congratulations. We are doing great so far. So fun. Let's get in a quick donation for you all. As a reminder, you may have heard me talking about it, but that Catch Mew incentive, we still need to raise a bit for that. Let's go. $25 coming in from Quack, who says, "Give that Mew." I know, I want it to. I really want to see it. Let's get May. Let's get May to get through that straight 35 words per minute to see that Mew happen. Okay. Right now, we are currently at $985 out of the 2,500 needed. We have one more run between now and the fateful moment to know whether we are going to see the Mew. So, really excited for Fire Emblem coming up next. And remember to continue to get those donations in for that Mew incentive. If you want to see May catch Mew, you need to make sure when you go in to donate that you click on the incentive itself and select that when you donate. So yeah, thank you all so much for that. We're going to take a quick break and we will be right back to get ready for the next run. All right, everyone, we are back with more Frost Fatales 2023. It's been so good. Hi, I'm Fu, hanging out with you today. In case you weren't aware, or if you're just joining us this evening, welcome. Good evening. I hope you all are doing as awesome as I'm doing right now. I'm having such a blast. Keep in mind, we do have that incentive up for the Catch Mew during the Learn. Okay, again, remember, this is called Learn with Pokemon Typing Adventure. I'm so excited to see this run and to be able to host during it. It's going to be so much fun. So please, let's see that Mew. I really, really, really want to see it. We need that 2,500, and right now we are at 985. So keep getting those donations in. And in the meantime, here's a $10 donation from our very own Air Angel. Air's awesome. It says, Air here. Shout out to everyone at the studio and, of course, the meme team. Love you all. Can't wait to watch some Learning with May typing about Pokemon and things. Thank you, Air. I know. I'm so excited as well. Plus, next up, we have Fire Emblem, which is going to be awesome. Very, very excited for that. And we've got some donations already coming in for that. Like $5 from Salty, who says, who's Byleth? Definitely not Marth. We also got $10 from Salty, who says, donating for a favorite series, Fire Emblem. Keep up the great work, Frame Fatales. Oh, thank you so much. It's so good. And huge shout out as well to everybody working in studio at the moment. I just want to say that everyone there works so hard, is so passionate and so motivated. As somebody who's been able to be up there around everybody for a time, I just can't, be grateful or appreciative enough of how hard they're working all the time, every day to make this event happen. So it's amazing. So please, round of applause for them, and just celebrate with more donations. Like, tell us about your Frame Fatales experiences, or your favorite runs this week, or your favorite animals, because today is Animal Day. I'd love to read them aloud. We are actually going to go in now and show you a little bit of info about our dear friends at the Yeti.
What do you want?
Awesome. Love seeing all that info about all of the wonderful games and people that we work with here at Frame Fatales. Ooh, super fun. So thank you for all that info. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at all of these prizes. They're so amazing. Did you know when you donate, you can win some amazing prizes? I have seen some of them myself, again, in person at the studio, and they are so cool. They're absolutely beautiful. When I look at them, I'm like, man, I wish I could take all of these home. I just wish I could take all of these home right now. I just want to, but I can't. But you all should take them home. You all should win them. Please do. They're so cool. And shout out to everybody who's submitted prizes. Thank you all for all of these amazing things. Let's get in a few more donations before the next run is up. We have $150 coming in from Smurgle Dwarf, which is an incredible name. I love it. Also, $150 is amazing. He says, so glad to see the side story on GDQ. We also have $5 coming in from Chase again. It says, Marth? And with that, we are actually ready to go with our next run. So excited to see Fire Emblem 3 Houses coming up with Aeon Frodo. Take it away, Aeon.